Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's been a while. We've been watching Eternals and we got to see a bit of a preview. So yes, I have got it up on the day it's released. So yeah. What did I think of it? Well, very mixed. I kind of think it's kind of a filler film for the other Marvel films. I do feel it stands on its own. It was nice to see parts of London in there. I won't spoil it too much, but it doesn't really. There's not much of London in it anyway. But it was nice to see some of the actors were very ranged. In what we had. We had a lot of people who were different in this one that would call them the superheroes. I don't know if we could call them actually 100% superheroes, but they're kind of superheroes anyway, without spoiling the plot too much. They did have a young character in there, of course, and I felt this was more for the younger crowd who hadn't seen these kind of films before. If you've probably read some of the stories before, maybe it'd be like kind of a nice thing for you. I felt the storyline was a little bit struggling at the end. I did feel that it was a good film, for sure. I did enjoy it. It did have a lot of special effects in it, as always. Most of the films these days do, don't they? They really do. Um, and yeah, I mean, the creatures in the film, what they were battling, were pretty terrifying. Really, I mean, they were pretty, they're out there and stuff like that. And you got to see a bit of history. What I thought it was quite nice. There is a funny scene with um, with the whole Bollywood film industry. What I won't spoil it too much, but it was quite funny, and it was nice to see that. It was really nice to see that. You'll know when you'll see it anyway, so it was good anyway. And I felt that that they had obviously a damaged character, of course, as always. There was a nice reference to Superman in there. I think that was a bit of a joke, of course. But um, but yeah, it was quite good. Um, there is a bit of a lead up at the beginning where it explains what they're all about, and that kind of thing. Uh, I did feel that there was a lot of characters, so there's a lot of struggle to explain all these characters. Maybe they could have concentrated on one or two characters more. I feel like they did, but sometimes they wish washed away from it. But I mean, it's still a good film for what it is. I'm going to say it's one of these films that you watch on you watch on a rainy day. You watch on a rainy day for sure. Um, and it's one of them films you do. So, and if your kids are not doing anything, you want to go and see a film, you're a bit bored, I'd go and see it anyway. Um, it's nice to see the universe of the whole thing still there. It's mainly on Earth, so it's based on Earth, and they've got some special powers. One's got invisibility, pretty much, repairability, that kind of thing. You'll get to see, but yeah, I felt this was well shot. The music was always well done. They're always well done in these movies, definitely. Um, I felt that the actors that they had were very strong. I did see some actors out of have been on all four what's in the UK. You may recognise a few of them. Um, Also, they were just very strong actors in general. They're very good at the leads and stuff. Um, and I felt that it was overall the story leads up pretty well. There's a good conclusion to it. Um, I did feel it was it was this typical misleading thing goes on. You'll see it when you watch it. You'll see there's a typical misleading feel to it. Um, but um, but I don't think you'll be disappointed by that. It's very typical of what the movies do these days, and they want to have a surprise in there. I won't tell you what it is because that would ruin it, but pretty much they have that. Um, uh, I did like the night scenes, how they're shot. There was a particular one night scene at the very beginning where the monsters arrive. Pretty much, actually, I believe it's set in London, and there's one young character she can basically create a 3D image of anywhere she wants. Like it's a bit like the holodeck in Star Trek. She can do that kind of thing, and so she creates duplicates of herself and superheroes and stuff like that. So it's really well done. And there's one girl she looks a bit younger, probably my age group, and she can make objects into different things. And there's a big point where the bus comes over and then she turns it into a different thing. It's really beautifully done. I have to say, it's beautifully done. So do check that out. And it's a visual fest. It's a visual fest. There is a mention to Iron Man in it, of course, and the Avengers. I don't think it's Avengers for sure. It's kind of its own thing. They kind of made it up like that. So if you're expecting like lead into another characters, that's just not the case. I'm sure they're going to make something else out of it afterwards in the future. But at this first film, it's all about them. So, and basically they're indestructible pretty much to a point, obviously, and they've lived a very long time. So you'll get to see what happens to the storyline. So if you like, go and see it. I totally recommend if you've seen a lot of these superhero Marvel films. I'm a big fan of Iron Man anyway. Shame it's gone, really. I just have to say that I got to see this because I got invited. I did have to sign a little agreement saying I wouldn't say anything. So obviously I'm releasing it on this day. So just so you know. But I haven't been paid or in any sense. I'm just doing it on this on my own record. All right, guys. I will see you next time, and hopefully, I'm hoping to have a better setup. But for now, we're in my living room while I usually stream. So if you want to go and check out Twitch, go and check it out because I stream there sometimes. I do. All right, guys. I will see you guys later, and you go and see it if you like the look of it. The trailer's great. For sure. All right. I will see you later. See you next time. Bye bye for now.